Hey, how's it going? Ron here. Just got up. uh, Figured I'd try send you a little morning message here to you. I want to thank everybody who's given the positive feedback and purchased and just had nice things to say about our new collection of songs, which is our older collection of songs called Lineage. It's a 6-song EP that was recorded back in 2012 that I never released. And I recently unearthed these tracks and brought them to Zach, and we decided, yeah, let's release this and we'll just backdate it. So Zach added some bass parts and guitar parts to it and enhanced what was already there. And we thought, hey, this isn't really new. Most of the tracks were done back then, so it would kind of be inaccurate to say that it's from 2021, even though Zach's parts are new. So we're calling these our retroactive EPs. We have this one and another one that we're going to be doing here pretty soon. Zach wants to take the month of April and just focus on all of his extracurricular school activities, marching band, and so throughout April I'll be getting all these tracks together for the second interactive EP. So that's exciting. We figured this will be a little stopgap as we work on our new album. We're giving ourselves a lot of time here. We're going to set a deadline for that for when Zach graduates next year. We want to have it finished. So we're looking at a whole other year basically to have our new album written and recorded. Zach and I had a conversation the other day, and it was a little disheartening. There's a lot of talk that rock and roll music is kind of dying out, and especially we do kind of a progressive rock thing infused within a hard rock format, and there's the idea that maybe that's not going to be the most popular type of music in the next 20 years. There's the idea that maybe this kind of music is a bit passé and that it's just not where music is headed. A lot of talk about music being created electronically. And, you know, personally speaking, we're not haters of electronic music or DJ kind of stuff. There is an artistry to that. But we are hopeful that there will always be a demand for the kind of music that we do. So you guys have been vital in that regard, and I've always told Zach ever since he started playing music that, hey, you know, it's important that you write and play precisely the kind of music that you love, that you want to do, because there's so many people in the world. There will be an audience for it, and now that we have the internet, we are able to reach those people, and you guys are proof of that. You know, sometimes when things are taking a little bit longer to bear fruit, so to speak, it's easy to get discouraged and to think, well, maybe this music just isn't what people are into in 2021. But I keep telling him that no, there is an audience for this, and we're seeing it, and you know, it's still building, and it will continue to build if we just keep working at it and we keep writing the music that is true to us. It's kind of a journey, you know. Yesterday we were talking that we've never set out to say, okay, we're going to write a song like this. It's always been, here's us just flowing with what we do, with our musicianship, with our ideas, with our instruments, jamming out, and what comes out, and then we'll say, wow, I really like that, let's work on that. And then you work on it, and you put everything into it, and then when it's finished, you say, I need to get away from that because I've been so hyper-focused on that for this extended period of time, and now I'm just sick of it. I need to get away from it. And then you see how people respond to it, And then you go back and revisit it and kind of say, well, I feel this way about this now, or maybe I was going for this and I didn't quite reach the mark, or boy, we really nailed that one. But you really don't have that perspective while you're doing it. You're just trying to stay true to the ideas and the feelings that you have. So I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, but that's kind of our process. It's always a voyage of self-discovery, of creative self-discovery, and to see that you guys are receiving it well makes us say, well, this is the right way to do that, and thankfully this is the right way to do that, because we wouldn't want to do it any other way. We wouldn't want to say, let's contrive this, well, here's what's selling, or here's how so-and-so does it, well, let's copy that. For us, this is all about self-actualization as musicians, about finding what we are in new and exciting ways, and that never ends. You're always trying to be more yourself and more who you are in that moment. Who I was when I wrote the first Widetrack album I'm not the same person now, and part of that is because of doing the first Widetrack album, the second Widetrack. It's a journey, and each time you're changed throughout it, and just as you are in just general living life. We're just trying to be honest, I guess, with the way that we live and the way that we are creating things, and enjoy it. This is about a fulfillment, a satisfaction in what we're doing, and finding the meaning in our lives of enjoying the journey. And it isn't just about the destination. It's, hey, I really feel right during this process. So Lineage in particular, these 6 songs were really personal. It was a big step for me to put these out. For the longest time, I was just like, these are too personal. A lot of the stuff was very sensitive stuff about how I was feeling during my father's passing, my grandmother's passing, just becoming a parent myself. All these ideas, I wanted to kind of funnel them through a creative outlet, just processing all that stuff during that time. But when I went back and revisited these songs, I had enough distance from them to where like I said, I'm not the same person that was going through that stuff, thankfully. And more than anything, I went back and listened to these songs and I was like, well, I really like these songs. I just, on a fundamental level of songs, I'd like to put these out. So Zach was kind enough to help me with this stuff, and he was very encouraging about this stuff, and the parts that he put to these songs, which before it was just me playing bass and just my rhythm guitar and no other guitar in there. Zach went and he put bass to it, way better than my bass parts, put extra layers of guitars that just sound amazing. I think they just really give the songs a lift and really just make the songs for me now. And he mixed it. We were dealing with some pretty crude drum sounds. That was the biggest challenge, the way the drums were recorded back then. But all in all, it seems like we got the best sounds that we could for something that was recorded almost 10 years ago. So thank you for giving this stuff a listen, and those of you that have bought it off our website already, we appreciate that. The support goes right back into the band. Every penny we make and then some goes into this. Thank you, and more to come as always. There's going to be a lot of music coming out this year and in the foreseeable future, and we're excited about it. So your excitement is much appreciated and valued. So hope you're doing great. Stay cool. We'll talk to you soon.